What's up, everybody? Chris Gallo, Flip and Hold Funding Realty Solutions. Today, we're asking the question, who is Flip and Hold? So from time to time, when we're out in the field talking to people, we're asked to come speak at events. People always want to ask us who we are. So we thought it might be fun. We have an excellent slide deck, a one-pager slide deck for new borrowers and or passive investors. But we thought it might be fun, creative, just to do a couple of short video segments, just telling you a little bit who we are. Maybe you can get a feel for our energy, our vibe, whatever you want to call it, our spirit, the way we go to market, our brand, all that fun stuff. Because we really do try to have fun in what we do. Let's answer the question, who is Flip and Hold Funding Realty Solutions? So the first thing that I like to think of when someone asks, who is Flip and Hold Funding Realty Solutions? I like to say, hey, if you are an investor, a real estate investor looking for fast, creative real estate financing, you've come to the right place. That's who Flip and Hold Funding is. If you are a homeowner who's looking to sell their house fast for cash, or looking for a traditional brokerage, we do those as well. That's who we are as well. Or if you are a real estate passive investor, which means you love the idea of real estate, but you do not want to deal with the 3 T's, as I call them: tenants, toilets, and trash. 3 T's: tenants, toilets, trash. Well, that's who we are as well. You've come to the right place. The fourth kind of point that I like to talk about, that I don't talk about that much, is that not only are we a lending company, not only do we do wholesaling, not only do we buy homes fast for cash, not only do we do traditional listings, we're also investors too, right? So sometimes when I say that to people, they don't know how to take that. They feel like, are we competition? Are we not competition? And I'm here to say absolutely not, right? We're investors as well, meaning there's plenty of deals out there. Some of the deals that we do aren't necessarily good deals for our borrowers, but we don't compete against our borrowers. If we don't typically both go for the same deal, and if I know that I'm going after a deal that one of my borrowers is going after, I'll actually just let them take it and I'll fund it. Or if I get a deal that I know a bar is really interested in, we'll do the same thing. We'll get it and we'll just fund it for you. So competition, we're not. But the cool thing is having a relationship with a lender and a real estate investment development company that doesn't just fund deals, that actually does deals. It's huge, because we know what our borrowers go through on a day-to-day basis. We understand the pains of dealing with subcontractors that don't show up, or that take deposits and don't return, or dealing with tenants in difficult multifamily building situations, or dealing with holdover tenants that you might inherit when you purchase an off-market property. So the bottom line is we feel the pains that our borrowers feel, and we feel like that just makes us better than a lot of the other lenders out there, because we're not only funding deals, we're doing deals. We're not only funding wholesale projects, we're doing wholesale projects. We're talking to the homeowners that want to sell their house before a foreclosure auction, or a death in the family, and they don't want to deal with the property. We deal for our passive investors. We love that too, because we know how to analyze the deal. We see it from both sides of the aisle, and we think that's a huge value add to people that invest hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars into our company. Those are our passive investors. We want them to know that we're not just some, guys and my wife and I sitting here, analyzing deals on a spreadsheet. No. We're actually swinging hammers. Well, not ourselves, but we're paying people to swing hammers. We're putting deals under agreement. We know what's going on in the marketplace. We're dealing with subcontractors. We're dealing with real estate agents. We're dealing with the wholesale cycle of a project, whether it's new construction project or a flip project. So we feel like we have it all. That's why we think we're a good match, and we're going to get into in detail who is Flip and Hold Funding Realty Solutions as we unpack this series. Hope you enjoy.